Masters in Paris, funded by an education loan, and I would just like to know how much will it take.
Gokulnath, I know Paris is expensive to live in. Here are some tips and tricks which I used because my paid educational consultant in Chennai was so amazing. He didn't tell me this. This is what I used to bring down my monthly expenses. Let me show you how. Welcome to France's expense hack. Let's face it, one of the biggest expense in Paris is accommodation, which brings down to the types and things to be remembered of. Taking an apartment alone or sharing with a roommate and having a good kitchen. The place where you spend more than half of your time during your stay. These are the things I would consider for my accommodation. Since I would like to share some of my cultures with the French local and would like to have an exchange of cultural experience, I would choose the sharing apartment route. Plus, it's also cheaper and a fully equipped kitchen and a fully furnished apartment. I just can't stress this enough. Having a good kitchen really makes you to cook every day and have a healthy meals altogether, and which in turn avoids eating out almost every day / every weekend, to be honest. And all these things in a locality within 45 minutes of public transport from my everyday activity. For me, that's 450 euros direct from pocket and 313 euros in my previous accommodation, card in the top right. One bonus tip here: when you first arrive in France, you won't get cab for your very first month. Plus, it takes 3 to 4 months approximate to arrive. When it does, you will get it from the second month onwards. Number 2. Food situation. I only eat out 10 to 25% of my time. Remember the good kitchen part? Because I just cook almost daily. This is how my personal food choices impact my food expenses. I love Indian food, really. Plus, I really love French local food as well. And from time to time, I would like to try new recipes from French cuisine / sometimes just make a fusion together of a French / Indian cuisine. Since I'm making use of the locally sourced ingredient and not requiring all Indian foods every day, this makes me to spend less on my food ingredient cost. And at the end of the day, I really love non-veg as well, so that comes around approximate of 120 euros per month. Number 3. Connectivity. Mobile and home Wi-Fi's. When you look for an accommodation, look for a Wi-Fi bundle which comes with the home itself. If not, you can still subscribe for a Wi-Fi plan which is still cheaper, since you're already using it and sharing with your roommates. It's going to be much cheaper in the road. On the main thought, I personally recommend Red by SFR because this is a SIM card I personally using for the last year. Before that, I tried multiple operators here in France, but this is the one which I always recommend to everyone. I personally spend approximately 10 euros per month, which is 100 GB of 4G data within France and 17 gigabytes in EU, so which comes in handy when I travel literally within EU. So if you want a very good network operator, use my code down below to get a 10 euros off. Shameless plug. Number 4. Transportation. Well, welcome to the secret tip. If you're about 26 years of age, I have a secret tip for you at the end of the video. On a general assumptions, you are under 26-year-old and you are a student in Paris. So the natural choice is to go for a Navigo Forfait, which is basically a Navigo plan, which is a local public transportation here in Paris, and you pay literally on a yearly subscription, which is 350 euros in total, which comes down to approximate of 30 euros per month. This Navigo card enables you to travel on trains, buses, metros, other special trains, etc. everywhere, and it's unlimited for a month. So this really makes sense to just get it and use it if you are in an Ile-de-France region. You can just order this online on the official Ile-de-France mobility website, link down below. Order it online, choose a subscription, pay it online, and then go and pick up from the local metro station. Voila, that's it. Number 5. Eating out / party situation. At each weekend, I would just like to go out and meet new people and get to know about different people / different cultures. These are the times where I really just go out on a picnic or just grab some drinks with my fellow classmates, or attend some events happening in Paris. Welcome to the city of lights. Since this depends from person to person depending on the lifestyle choices, for me, I have a fixed budget for this. Use it normally. For me, that's anywhere from 50 to 100 euros per month, and I really eat out a lot during weekends. This is an optional subcategory, which is self-investment. The times when you are a student, there are so much free time available, and I would really love to utilize this time to make an investment on myself, aka reading books, going out and meeting new people, going to meetups, learning French along the way. For me, what I personally did it, when I came here, since I don't speak really good French, I just go and attend meetups on language exchanges / cultural exchanges, and then each weekend I just go there and randomly speak to strangers in French, and these are the perfect time where I get to practice my French, because every person in that meetup just wants to learn a language. So this is a win-win situation. Remember the eating / partying out time? Well, I found a way. Since I combine my eating / partying time with my self-investment time, for me these expenses comes down to roughly one and the same. And this is how I intelligently manage my personal expenses. At the same time, I am really making sure myself that I just don't waste time alone. Just keep in mind, during your very first month, these are the month of installation of yourself in this city. So expect anywhere between 1000 to 1500 euros, because there are some things which you might be buying. Example, dresses, furnitures in the home, like lamps, some shelves, etc. For me, I personally bought the monitors and the speakers because I really like, and I just got some lights and here and there and some arrangements and decorations and stuff, etc. And trust me, from the second month onwards, it just averages out, and that's totally normal. If you are kind of a heavy shopper, these are some of the tips which I personally give. If you are buying clothes, etc., just try to get it on the sale. Well, if you are over 27 and you are actually studying here in Paris and you are just a student, and you can actually apply for the complimentary mutual health insurance, or CMUC for short. This is only for people who are not having enough income resources. So the thing is, you cannot immediately apply for this. You can actually apply for this only after your first 6th month completion in France. The advantage of this is, for the general people, the health insurance only covers up to 70%, and then the rest 30% is called as mutual. Normally people under 26 or / other categories will apply for a third-party mutual insurance which covers the extra 30% of the health insurance. But when you subscribe to the CMUC, you are getting the 100% coverage from the government itself, and it's free for students, to be honest. And if you are 27 and you are a student, you know what the advantage of this? You will get 75% of discount on a transportation card, which is Navigo. So basically you will just pay 18 euros per month from the original list price of 75 euros per month. And nobody tells you this on YouTube. Here's the second bonus secret tip. If you want extra CAF, declare taxes. You don't have to pay tax, you have to declare tax. Two very different things. When you declare CAF, you will get more CAF. There you go. Second secret tip no one tells you. Look, this is what happened to me. Since I declared my tax after my first 6th month in France, my CAF went from 208 euros per month to, drum roll please, 310 euros. In order to summarize, the overall monthly expenses in each category for 2021 year where I was a student is, for accommodation, it's 450 euros out of pocket. I am living close to Paris. For the food, it's 120 euros per month. For the mobile, it's 10 euros per month. Since I was just 24 years old, my Navigo was 30 euros per month, and my fixed expenses for eating out / partying / my self-investment / meetups is approximately 50 to 100 euros per month, but for this sake I just put it 100 euros per month. My total comes down to 451 euros per month as a student in 2021. If you apply all these tips which I gave you, trust me, you will save a ton of money in France as a student. So there you go. These are the tips which I gave to my own younger self, and that's why he is enjoying Paris a lot more now. Similarly, I have a lot of tips for my younger Gokul, and I shall meet you guys in another video soon. Bye!